If you're wondering whether you should leave your relationship, how do you communicate this with your partner? How do you tell them what you're feeling? Now, the really important thing is this should be done when you're calm. Generally, people say things about potentially leaving in the middle of an argument or just after an argument. And at this point, because you're angry or upset or tearful, your partner actually is going to discount these feelings because they don't want to hear this kind of information. They say, oh, it was just because we rowed, or it was for no good reason at all that he or she was threatening to leave. It was just that I left my shoes in the middle of the hallway. So it's very easily discounted. But if you do it calmly, away from any argument, it's much more likely to be heard. And you're going to be doing it not as a threat, you're going to be explaining how you feel, one adult to an adult. You're not a small child throwing a temper tantrum, and you're not a critical parent saying, if you don't do this, I will leave. You're saying, this is where I am. This is what I'm thinking of doing. This is how it feels from my position. And you're much more likely to be heard. It's really important that you don't use it as a threat and you don't pile on the drama by saying, okay, then let's get divorced. Because if you do it as a drama and you pile on the consequences, your partner is likely to panic, and they either think you want to be rescued from this situation, or they'll do anything they can to try and win you back and reassure you. And you're not actually getting their honest appraisal of how they feel about the situation between the two of you. So, if you're thinking of telling your partner how you're feeling, do it calmly. Don't actually issue it as an ultimatum. Say, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I'm considering. I'm very seriously thinking of leaving this relationship. I would like us to consider having a temporary separation. And yes, the temporary separation might lead to a permanent separation. And then you can actually listen to what your partner's got to say back in return. And this will actually really update each of you of where you are and could lead to very productive further conversations. Either it might be that your partner realizes how serious this all is and is actually prepared to come to the table and negotiate, or perhaps you're opening up a conversation that is going to lead to a temporary separation. But it's one that you can do and talk through together the implications, rather than it being disappearing off in a huff. I hope this has been helpful, and please subscribe for more of my videos.